Welcome to this week's edition of Mainely Motorsports and back in the hot seat.
Hey, been a while. Lots going on. The month of July. Lots of race highlights. No need for two people to be here to talk for 4 minutes.
Well, it's funny because the race highlights you talk about, we've had as many rain dates and rainouts, and last week was brutal. You know, they scheduled the midweek programs, kind of the kickoff to Loudon, and both Gary Sagar's deal down at Seacon got rained out. Weber and Mayberry's deal at Star got rained out, which they ended up running it Saturday, and we'll have some highlights later on in the show with it. But man, yeah, the weather is just kicking everybody's butt right now.
I can't even begin to imagine what it's like to own a racetrack or be a tour promoter, and you're so dependent on weather. And when that happens, I mean, who knows if there was a plan B from the get-go or not, but, you know, it's so dependent to try to hit those dates and get lucky. It's a gamble, but my God, nobody can catch a break this year.
Well, and then, you know, even if it doesn't rain, all they tell you all day long is it's going to rain. So now when you're that family that's got $50 to spend or whatever the number is, and you know you're going to go and watch a couple heats and have your rain check to come back next week, or are you going to go to the movies or something?
You know, it's like I told a couple people last week. You know, they're saying, you know, well, the radar looks like it's all clear. Well, I'm standing here in this drizzle. Drizzle doesn't show up on radar.
Drizzle does not show up on radar.
And clearing out does not necessarily mean drying out.
Yeah.
You know, and it's just such a tough call.
Yeah, no, it's you know, I feel bad whenever I click on the internet, and whether it's Beech Ridge or Oxford or Lee or I don't care what track it is, Wiscasset, and they're getting bashed by you know, all the weather gurus. You know, I mean, it's just damned if you do, damned if you don't. You know,
it's all the same. I mean, it doesn't matter what track, what series. It's all the same. And until you have a stake in the decision, you just kind of have to go with it.
But what is pretty good is the racing we've been able to get in, whether it's the midweek programs or the week-long programs, the Saturday night programs, the tours, the special events. There's been some really good racing.
It's been outstanding. I've been of course to Beech Ridge, but I've been to Lee. I've made a trip to Oxford. It's been off the chart everywhere. It's just been good. It's so good to see good competitive racing, and hey, we're only halfway through it.
Yeah, you know, halfway through July, we still got plenty of big events. We'll talk about them periodically throughout the show. But you know, on the Cup side of things, we had Derek Nealon on, you know, talking about what's going on with those guys this year and his racing, which, you know, his next race I believe is going to be maybe a Saturday night program at Oxford or the 250. But that Kyle Larson group, man, they're running really strong.
They've become not only a race-winning contender, they are now a championship contender. I think if you look at that right now, I think Kyle Larson and Martin Truex Jr. are two outstanding teams right at the moment.
Yeah, and what don't you hear there? Hendrick, Gibbs, Penske. You know.
Yeah, I mean, it was just last week. Gibbs finally got a win. I mean,
and
crazy.
You know, the biggest news he's made all year is you know, kind of letting Matt Kenseth go by the wayside and bringing Eric Jones into the fold. You know,
the youth movement continues. I mean, that's it. That decision was probably rushed along. You know, that's probably a repercussion from Carl Edwards stepping away. You know, they had to move Suarez along, and then.
Oh yeah, no.
I mean, I don't think anybody would want to get rid of Matt Kenseth. I mean, but I just, you know, the business end of it, and I just think that decisions have to be made.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And then last week, and we missed it, and it really sucks because I really wanted to go down and meet Matt Diabenedetto and the whole crowd at Bentley's, because anytime we're involved with Bentley's, it's a good time. But we had Archie here, and really exciting for those. They qualified 16th. You know, didn't run as well as I think they hoped, but still 30th place finish, and you know, they better off than they've been running in years past. And great time down to Bentley's with all the local sponsors that jump on board with that Go Fast number 32.
I was unable to make it, but I saw a lot of pictures, and it was so cool to see a Monster Energy Cup car there with all local businesses on it. That was really neat. And I know John Peters was there and a few other people. Yeah. And again, Bentley's, you know, always get great support. But for Archie to take the team, make that commitment, I mean, I'm sure it involved leaving a day or two earlier than scheduled.
Oh, absolutely.
And a day or two, you know, for Matt Benedetto, you know, away from, what he could be doing to come up and support
No,
that.
it's
It's huge.
It's huge, and
you really appreciate the people that don't forget where it all began. And Archie's always been great like that.
And we hope that they can put something together and do the same thing in September. So before we take a break, Dick Obie traveled down there and was able to shoot some video and catch some highlights of the crowd and the cars and the people. So if you missed Bentley's, this is a little bit of what you missed.
With exciting news about a new division of Beech Ridge Motor Speedway designed to bring new people to weekly racing. Here's series founder Dan Wolf.
Thanks, Andy. Our goal was to create cheap, easy-to-build race cars, bone stock production cars with a simple 4-point roll cage and proper safety equipment.
We've named them the 21st Century Motors Street Devils. Our 2017 rulebook and schedule are available at beechridge.com and at Street Devils Racing on Facebook.
The future of auto racing has always been street car divisions because of the low cost.
Some folks are building cars and sharing the driving duties. There's even an all-star car to allow celebrities to try out the Street Devil and a 2-seat driver's ed car so you can take a few laps.
Get information about our mentor program, low-cost safety equipment, roll cage kits, and videos on how to build one at Street Devils Racing on Facebook.
So, form a team, build a car, and come join us this summer as we kick off the 21st Century Motors Street Devil division at Beech Ridge Motor Speedway.
You don't have to wait until the end of camping season to get your best price. Hi, I'm Scott from Scott's Recreation. We're starting our end of season sale now. This is our biggest selection ever. Fifth wheels with savings up to $30,000. Big selection of toy haulers starting at only $19,999. 2018 SUV towable triple expandables starting at $19,699. Motorhomes, truck campers, and more. Financing available. Trades welcome.
Scott's Recreation, Turner and Manchester, Maine.
Winterport Dragway is celebrating 50 years of drag racing in 2017. We have our bracket racing on Sunday with 6 classes in action. The top divisions will make 4-second passes at over 150 miles an hour. Check out the Super Pros, the Pros, the Streets, Bikes, Sleds, Junior Dragsters, and Team divisions as they compete for championship points. Winterport Dragway has numerous special events throughout 2017. For more information on what's happening at Winterport Dragway, check them out on Facebook or go to winterportdragway.com.
Hi, I'm Sean Moody. We take pride in our facilities, and at Moody's, it's what's inside that matters. We believe it's more than just the exterior looking good, it's what's inside that matters. Restoring the structure of your vehicle to factory specs is critical to your safety. I'm proud of our Moody's coworker owners who understand the importance of protecting a valuable asset. And we all know what our most valuable asset is. It's what's inside that matters.
Mainly Motorsports, brought to you by
Bentley Saloon, Route 1 in Arundel. Stop by and see why me and my friends say, who has more fun than us? We do.
LKQ Core. Any part, any repair, anywhere. Located on Route 202 in Gorham.
Well, back here on Mainly Motorsports with Dan Walker, Chief Pit Stewart Extraordinaire. So
I don't know what extraordinaire.
extraordinaire.
I'm getting grayer, if that means anything.
Grayer. But one of the other tracks is making a lot of noise this year, and been a lot of steady improvements, been some great racing, and I got some big events coming up, and that's Wiscasset Speedway. And we were involved a couple weeks ago in their Fan Appreciation Night. Mainly Awards built the awards, and we got a big deal coming up, the Boss Hog 150. We're doing the trophies for not only support divisions, but we're doing traditional big hardware that we like to do for the Boss Hog. So really appreciate Richard, Vanessa, Ken, the entire staff working with us and giving us the opportunity to be a part of their program on a weekly basis. And they've been getting good crowds. The talk of the year up there has been their new Victory Lane. And this past weekend they had some great racing, couple of accidents, which happen. And same thing like, this track here is noted for this one's that. Everybody keeps complaining about this wall up there. Well, that wall don't do nothing. It's the guys holding the wheels and pressing the gas that are causing any unfortunate incidents that happen. Lee has a wall all the way around. Chaudière, those tracks like that. There's a lot of tracks around that have walls all the way around. So it's just how the drivers handle them.
Yeah, a little give and take goes a long way, and racers have to take care of each other on the racetrack, and everybody gets caught up in the heat of the moment. But you can't blame a wall, or you can't blame this and that. I mean, that could happen anywhere. You have to have every racetrack has walls. It's what keeps the cars separated from the people, pretty much.
Yeah.
But,
so
whatever.
Yeah, looking forward to going up there in July 30th, and we'll be there and be a part of it. And as we progress into the end of the year and our Fan Appreciation Night, Mainly Motorsports Night in September. But enjoy the highlights as Brandon Simmons shot some highlights of the Super Streets, and then one of the Pro Stock features, the Serve Pro of Biddeford Pro Stock Division, and we got some highlights for you guys to check out.
I think I've seen you before. Third run of the season, not only do you pick up the win tonight, third of the year, but you're picking up the point lead in the process. What about the run tonight? Car looked pretty good.
Yeah, that 135 lap race we had was pretty good.
It happens that way, but no, you've got a lot of good people to thank as always.
I got to thank my crew and car owners and Tanner Roxy Farley also. They house this car and help us out. I got to thank Richmond Chiropractic and Copper Kettle Restaurant, and I'm going to have to go around the car because I can't remember all of them.
You take the mic with you if you want.
Coconac Generator Sales and Service, DAB Used Auto Sales, Castillo Bay Yacht Sales, Burke's Masonry and Roofing, Mark Burke, Lucas Auto Repair, Brown's Exit 27 Salvage, and NAPA of Freeport. Oh, our glass people. We got a new back window so we can see. Clearview Auto Glass.
All right, worked out pretty well. You saw the whole field behind you. Congratulations, third run of the season goes to Mark Lucas. but just between you and me, did you steal one from Darren?
Oh, probably. I was in the lead. He definitely did me a favor over there. It was tight, and I was just driving because I see him coming.
I was wondering if you were saving anything, knowing that he was catching up with you, if you were saving anything for defense over the last 3 or 4 laps.
No, because it was fine, and then the last 8 laps, it really got tight, and I had to stop getting in. So I had to do as much as I could getting off, and I was getting loose. I was catching quick.
All right, a good race nonetheless, and the first of 2 tonight. Who do you want to thank on this one?
I got to thank all the guys, baseball, all the sales, Dream Ride, and Future Foods. And I got to say thank you guys for coming. I'm glad to be home. She missed us, so it was on a week.
I was going to say, how was your vacation?
It was good.
All right.
Welcome to Mainely Motorsports.
To order copies of a show, send a check or money order for $15, shipping and handling included, to Mainely Motorsports, 326 Roosevelt Trail, Windham, Maine, 04062. And please add a description of the show.
Hi, I'm Johnny Wolf. Here at 21st Century Motors, we've been in business since 1972 and we take pride in our work. We have a large selection of pre-owned vehicles that are clean and ready. I personally drive and state inspect every vehicle we sell. We're experts at getting your car financed, whether you have good, bad, or no credit. We purchase vehicles several times a week, so there's always plenty to choose from. Come on in and make a deal today at 21st Century Motors in Gorham or online at 21stcenturymaine.com.
Don't deal with just anybody to seal coat your driveway or business this season. Call Black Magic. They bring over 20 years of experience in seal coating and crack filling. Black Magic's skilled team makes sure the job is always done right, on schedule with quality workmanship at a fair price. Protect your investment in your driveway by getting it sealed with Black Magic.
Ooh, Black Magic.
My name is Scott. This is Devin. We're the owners of Black Magic Seal Coating. Let us earn your business today. You'll be glad you did.
Not sure what brand tire to buy? Town Fair Tire has them all. Michelin, Goodyear, Firestone, Bridgestone, Pirelli, Toyo, Yokohama, Hankook, and more. No matter what size or brand, Town Fair Tire beats all the competition, even online prices. We'll also do a free front wheel alignment with any tire purchase. Name brand tires, the lowest prices, free alignment. Nobody beats Town Fair Tire. Nobody.
Name brands at discount prices. Town Fair Tire.
Looking for a great time, great people, and great food? Then visit New England's #1 biker destination, Bentley's Saloon, owned by legendary super-modified driver Bentley Warren. Bentley's is a biker bar that welcomes everyone. Staying in the area, Bentley's has their own full-service campground right on site. Tuesdays, Bentley's Cruise Night attracts car enthusiasts from all over New England. Located on Route 1 in Arundel, Bentley's Saloon guarantees a great time. Check out the fun at BentleySaloon.com and see why Bentley says, who has more fun than us?
Well, Dan, one other big thing coming up at Wiscasset is August 4th, Friday night, movie night at Wiscasset. Is a preview and debut Speedway Mean, the Sumner McCain story of Speedway Mean? Speedway Maine.
You're mean.
I'm mean.
We're going to go see Speedway Maine.
Yeah, Speedway Maine.
Wow.
And it's the Sumner McCain story that he's put together with a bunch of drivers and history of the state. And we're going to have Sumner on the show next week talking a little bit more about it. But mark your calendars, Friday night, August 4th, and 6 to 10 is going to have some of the drivers that are in the story. Going to have some of the cars that are featured in the story from the older days as well as today. And so really a good opportunity to see it firsthand.
Yeah, if you're a racing history buff like we are, and you appreciate the history of the sport, I mean, this is a can't miss event, and been following along, and it sounds like a ton of work went into this. And
he said he's got it down to an hour and 45 minutes, so we'll look forward to hearing more from him next week. So that's on your calendar for the Friday night, August 4th.
Bring your popcorn.
Also that weekend, Nostalgia Weekend, big deal up to Winterport Dragway. It's kind of their 50th celebration, 50th anniversary celebration. We'll be up there having coverage of that. And then also that weekend down at New England Dragway, Jet Cars Under the Stars. And anybody that's looking at something that's just unique, and you got a little kid, they want to see something different, take them down there. When you see the jet truck, the jet cars, the funny cars, the dragsters, the nitro funny cars. I mean, it's just one of those nights I went last year and I was blown away with what it was.
I can't imagine. I mean, after my little taste I got a few weeks back. I can't imagine what the jet cars are like.
It's crazy. And yeah, isn't it funny? We had a big get together up at Amy and Scott Lamb's this past weekend, and the NHRA deal. Always, no matter when we're all together as that group, somebody always brings up what a great time it was.
That was my very first time. I mean, I even DVR the stuff on TV now. I'm a follower, and Steve Taylor was there in attendance at the cookout. So
yeah,
it's all good.
Oh yeah, he's getting it done over there at Thursday Thunder, right?
He's getting it done.
Just a matter of time before he picks that win up. He's coming from the back to the front every week, and he's just hits that roadblock at the end, and we need a few more laps. Can you give me a few more laps there, Pit Stewart?
Listen. Not my department, but I'm not sure what my department is, actually. I'm weatherman, pit guy,
The problem is you give everybody a phone number. You give everybody a phone number.
Yeah,
There's your problem.
That probably stops.
Yeah. So, no, but it's a lot of things happening, a lot of things going on, and it's just a few of the highlights coming up over the next few weeks. But we're going to take a break. We come back. We got some past highlights from Star Speedway, and one of the top teams and challenging for that championship finally picked up their first win of the season.
It's July. Time for New England Dragway to light up the night. The Night of Fire. Saturday night, July 22nd. Presented by the New England Ford dealers, AAA Northern New England, and Napa Auto Parts. Funny Cars, Nitro Cars, Danny O'Day and his record-breaking wheel standard, jets, and lots more. Plus, we've got fireworks. Saturday, gates open at 3. Show your non-winning New Hampshire lottery ticket for a $5 discount at the gate. Free parking, and every ticket is a pit pass. Get your tickets now online at NewEnglandDragway.com.
Wiscasset Speedway is back, and we have the cure for your need for speed. Maine's biggest and fastest proudly presents 8 feature divisions, including Pro Stocks, Late Models, 4-cylinder Pro Stocks, Modifieds, and more. Plus special features throughout the season, including the Nell Car Legends, the Wicked Good Vintage Racers, the NEMA Midgets, Enduros, and more. All this fun, all this excitement, all for just $5. Wiscasset Speedway, West on the Road, Wiscasset. Online at Facebook and WiscassetSpeedway.com.
Welcome to LST Landscaping, where we've been providing complete landscape solutions to all of southern Maine since 1969. We specialize in year-round landscape maintenance and snow services, including weekly lawn mowing, seasonal cleanups, sweeping, mulching, and so much more. Many more customizable services are available upon request. Please call our office today at 207-878-1578 or visit our website, lstlandscapinginc.com.
Mainly Motorsports, brought to you by
Moody's Collision Centers, now with 7 convenient locations: Gorham, Scarborough, Biddeford, Portland, Sanford, Lewiston, and now South Portland. Visit us at moodyscollision.com.
Scotch Recreation. Whether you're thinking about your first camper or looking to upgrade your current one, Scotch Recreation can help you. Get both our Route 202 Manchester and our Route 4 Turner locations and online at scotchrecreation.com.
Wiscasset Speedway, Maine's biggest and fastest, with $5 admission every weekend and loads of family fun. Check us out at wiscassetspeedway.com.
gotta thank these guys right here. If it weren't for them, I wouldn't be doing this, and my father, you know, my whole family. If it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be here. You know, Mark didn't feel like he had the car 100%, so he went after we rained out. They went and worked on it all day, all night, Friday night. Since we unloaded the thing, was right on rail all day, and I just can't thank those guys enough.
Now, 150 laps, no cautions. Can you ever remember doing that before?
No, and you know, what happened to the race? I was afraid of no cautions. You know, we had a pretty good lead there, and I just didn't want to get back. Benji seemed like he was pretty good. 41 seemed like they were pretty good, but you know, I was lucky to get out front early and kind of was that.
Of course. I mean, you had to feel like you had a rocket ship, especially with, I mean, multiple times you're putting laps on the points leader and the reigning series champion. I mean, you knew the thing was on rails.
Yeah, and you know, those guys hardly ever are off, and tonight they were obviously off, him and DJ. But yeah, this guy was the easiest guy I've ever driven. So, you know, we've been fast all year, but we haven't, you know, just stuff's been happening. So we're starting to get hot right now. Right for 250, which I'm excited about.
Yeah, a couple times you won the 250, and of course, series champion in the past. And you got about 100,000 sponsors on this guy. You might want to plug a few.
Yeah, you know, once again, my family, obviously, AG in New England, they stepped up this year to help us do this. Pepsi, 99 restaurants, AIM, I can go on and on.
All right, and of course, I mean,
yeah, Peter Pettit.
Yeah, I guess he counts. Yeah, all right. Anyway, I'm going to be looking forward to the 251 last tune-up at Oxford in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, we need to be a little bit better there. We've been really fast, but it's kind of fallen off in the end. But you know, with some of the stuff we found this last couple of weeks, I think we'll have to figure it out. Hopefully it'll be tough again next week.
How about a big round of applause? Travis Benjamin, your Vigorous 150 winner.
So congratulations to Peter Pettit Motorsports driver Travis Benjamin, and Travis Benjamin, Ben Rowe, 1-2. The other two champions contenders, 13-14, Glenn Luce, DJ Shaw.
Rough night.
But what a great point battle shaping up this year in the Pro All-Star Series.
I tell you, I don't recall, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't recall a point battle that's turning into a slugfest like this is this year. I mean, this is going to go right to the end of the year, and unless somebody gets hot, which you can't imagine somebody dominating with the competition. But boy, what a point race they got going on this year.
And coming up July 30th, Sunday evening, the last tune-up for all those guys leading up to the 250.
Yeah, the Oxford 250 is right around the corner, and I'm sure there'll be a huge amount of cars, and it's races like that that could have an impact on the point race. Because
because you have a bad day there.
You have a bad race there, and you get
field.
30th instead of 13th, and then of course the 250, which is always my can't miss event. You know, I've been to every single one of those, and yeah, that stuff's all coming right up.
No, that's really excited about it. The Granite State Pro Stock Series rolls into town that weekend, Saturday night event. You'll see some crossover, some of the past guys in there. You know, some provisionals being awarded. Granite State top point guy that's not in the race unless he already wins. He wins the Granite State race going to be in. So really looking forward to that entire weekend up there at Oxford. And 3 days. It starts with the press conference on Wednesday, and then they roll in there, and Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
The acceleration series.
Yeah, they just all weekend long, you know.
And if I hustle things right along on that Saturday night, we're usually done at 9 o'clock. Go check some of it out.
Yeah, no, you easily could be there by 10.
It's only 45 minutes up the road.
So that's coming up. So all these tracks we talk about, they all got very informative websites. So you can go to mainlymotorsportstv.com, click on our tracks and tour page, and just sit there and start clicking websites and go to them. And I do it. That's what I do all week. You know, I say who's got what's going on, and that's how some of the stuff you forget about and you find out about. So. Check out our website, Mainly Motorsports TV. Go to the Tracks and Tours page and check out what Beechridge has got going on, or the point standards at Oxford, or Wiscasset, or some of the bigger events coming up at Lee and Star, or the dragways, and what's coming around the corner, the Northeast Motorsports Expo.
Oh, stop it! Didn't we just leave there?
Feels like it outside, don't it?
Jesus. Well, that and the Portland show, and it seems like I just ordered new wardrobe at the Portland show.
Jeez, I know it. It's crazy.
And then, of course, the Snowball Derby, and talking
it's
about
all
that
coming,
stuff
baby.
coming.
It's coming. We're going to take a break. We come back. Dick Obey traveled to RKS as they had their first race in their Triple X series. Big deal up there that they do, racing for the big hardware, separate point series in itself, and pretty neat at these go-kart tracks. And I'm encouraging you, they all run on Sundays or Friday nights. These are our next wave of our short track stars. So it's your chance to see them before they even know what they are as a racer, you know, and it's pretty neat. So I encourage you to hit the Saco Pathfinders on a Friday, or Bartlett Bridge Raceway, or Richmond Karting Speedway on one of their Friday night Triple X deals or one of their Sunday deals. So all of them, like I said, very informative website, so you can go to our website and check it out. So we'll take a break, come back, and we got some go-kart action for you.
Hi, I'm Johnny Wolf. Here at 21st Century Motors, we've been in business since 1972 and we take pride in our work. We have a large selection of pre-owned vehicles that are clean and ready. I personally drive and state inspect every vehicle we sell. We're experts at getting your car financed, whether you have good, bad, or no credit. We purchase vehicles several times a week, so there's always plenty to choose from. Come on in and make a deal today at 21st Century Motors in Gorham, or online at 21stcenturymaine.com.
You don't have to wait until the end of camping season to get your best price. Hi, I'm Scott from Scotch Recreation. We're starting our end of season sale now. This is our biggest selection ever.
Fifth wheels with savings up to $30,000. Big selection of toy haulers starting at only $19,999. 2018 SUV towable triple expandables starting at $19,699. Motorhomes, truck campers, and more.
Financing available. Trades welcome.
Scott's Recreation, Turner and Manchester, Maine.
Legendary race car driver Bentley Warren is putting Arundel on the map. When Bentley's Saloon opened in 2004, it was just a little bar room on the side of the road. Today we have a giant saloon with live music, dancing, and great food and drink indoors and out. We're always looking to meet new friends and have a good old time. There's always something exciting going on at Bentley's. That's why we like to say, who has more fun than us? We do!
Ignition won't turn? Wait, don't tow it. It may just be a worn key. Where would you bring it? At what cost? And for how long? At E-Keys for Cars, our experienced technicians will diagnose your problem and get you going quickly with a fixed price quote. Whenever and wherever you're stuck, E-Keys for Cars comes to you with a new key or ignition repair. Just call E-Keys for Cars, the fast, affordable mobile solution to your vehicle key and lock needs.
They raise the bar, E-Keys for Cars.
It's July. Time for New England Dragway to light up the night. The Night of Fire. Saturday night, July 22nd. Presented by the New England Ford dealers, AAA Northern New England, and Napa Auto Parts. Funny Cars, Nitro Cars, Danny O'Day and his record-breaking wheel stander, jets, and lots more. Plus, we've got fireworks. Saturday, gates open at 3. Show your non-winning New Hampshire lottery ticket for a $5 discount at the gate. Free parking, and every ticket is a pit pass. Get your tickets now online at NewEnglandDragway.com.
Patman's Redemption and Agency Liquor Store is located at 95 Tanberg Trail in Windham, Maine. With over 400 feet of hard liquor and 15 doors of ice-cold beer and soda, Patman's can handle all of your beverage needs. And if it's wine on your agenda, we have over 300 varieties in stock. Then when the party's over, Patman's can handle all of your main returnables, and we welcome all bottle drives. And if you're late for the race, drop off the bottles and pick up the cash at your convenience.
Hey, this is Pat Man himself, just letting you know that Pat Man's is your one-stop shop for all your thirsty needs.
For a trusted name in residential and commercial site work in the southern Maine area, call Peter Pettit Excavating. We can handle everything from the complete house lot to those nasty water and sewer line repairs. Septic systems are another area that we specialize in. During the snow season, Pettit Excavating has the equipment to handle any size job.
And when the race season arrives, be sure to follow the number 7 Hewitt's Family Restaurant Chevrolet on the past Super Late Model Tour.
Call 207-282-9305 to get the job done right. That's Peter Pettit Excavating.
Mainely Motorsports, brought to you by
Four Seasons Synthetic. See them for all your AMSOIL product needs. Town Fair Tire, with 6 locations in Maine: Auburn, Augusta, Bangor, Biddeford, South Portland, and Topsom.
White Mountain Motorsports Park brings you door-to-door, wheel-to-wheel racing action each and every Saturday night, with 5 divisions competing each week between the kids' trucks, the dwarfs, and the strictly minis, the Tiger division, as well as the late model sportsmen. The racing is intense. You're sure to come away wanting more. Located on 463 Daniel Webster Highway in North Woodstock, New Hampshire, this quarter-mile High Bank Oval is a fan-friendly, family-oriented facility. For schedules and more information, go to the website. That's White Mountain Motorsports Park.
Johnson with exciting news about a new division of Beech Ridge Motor Speedway designed to bring new people to weekly racing. Here's series founder Dan Wolf.
Thanks, Andy. Our goal was to create cheap, easy-to-build race cars. Bone stock production cars with a simple 4-point roll cage and proper safety equipment.
We've named them the 21st Century Motors Street Devils. Our 2017 rulebook and schedule are available at beechridge.com and at Street Devils Racing on Facebook.
The future of auto racing has always been street car divisions because of the low cost.
Some folks are building cars and sharing the driving duties. There's even an all-star car to allow celebrities to try out the Street Devil and a 2-seat driver's ed car so you can take a few laps.
Get information about our mentor program, low-cost safety equipment, roll cage kits, and videos on how to build one at Street Devils Racing on Facebook.
So, form a team, build a car, and come join us this summer as we kick off the 21st Century Motors Street Devil Division at Beech Ridge Motor Speedway.
If nostalgia drag racing is something that excites you, you need to check out Gassa Guys Nostalgia Racing at Winterport Dragway in 2017. From the old school flags starting to the sleek looking machines of yesterday, the Gassa Guys Nostalgia Racing will be fun for all ages. Winterport Dragway has a nostalgia campout weekend once a month beginning in May running through October. Come see what racing was like 50 years ago. Go to winterportdragway.com for the 2017 schedule and other additional information.
Hi, I'm Sean Moody. We take pride in our facilities, and at Moody's, it's what's inside that matters. We believe it's more than just the exterior looking good, it's what's inside that matters. Restoring the structure of your vehicle to factory specs is critical to your safety. I'm proud of our Moody's co-worker owners who understand the importance of protecting your valuable asset. And we all know what our most valuable asset is. It's what's inside that matters.
Welcome to LST Landscaping, where we've been providing complete landscape solutions to all of southern Maine since 1969. We specialize in year-round landscape maintenance and snow services, including weekly lawn mowing, seasonal cleanups, sweeping, mulching, and so much more. Many more customizable services are available upon request. Please call our office today at 207-878-1578 or visit our website, lstlandscapinginc.com.
Well, as we wrap up this week's edition of Mainly Motorsports, one of the big topics that's been going on for the last few years is the Northeast Motorsports Museum up there at Loudon, or down there at Loudon.
Yep.
And I just come up with an idea.
Here we go.
A lot of people would like to go to it, but it's to find the time or to be prodded to go. So I said, why don't I put some buses together from VIP Tour and Charter Bus Company. Your ticket will include your bus ride down, your entrance into the museum, and your ride home.
What's easier than that?
That's right. All put together by Mainly Motorsports and VIP Tour and Charter Bus Company. So stay tuned. It'll be on a weeknight in August. We just got to finalize the dates. Dick Bergman will have tour guides there for people that want the extended inside and outside tour. Or you can just be like me and just walk through, look at what you want to. And
so you don't have a date yet, but
we're having buses.
We're having buses.
We'll announce them on next week's show on when the dates are, how you can buy your tickets, lock your seats in, and we'll have tickets for sale, and all the details will be on our Mainly Motorsports Facebook page or our website. So great opportunity and a chance to get down there and see the Northeast Motorsports Museum.
That's pretty darn convenient.
When you think about it.
Yeah.
So stay tuned, and we'll have more info for you next time. So yeah,
I may have to get you a trophy for that.
Trophy. If you need trophies, Mainly Awards, your one-stop shop. And this is another thing I think I've hit on to. All tracks only give top 3 trophies. You know what? If you finish 5th and you think you deserve the trophy, you should have a trophy made. And if you don't want it for yourself, give it to a sponsor. Hey, we finished 5th this week. Here's a trophy. So I think that's a great idea.
You are shameless.
Yeah. So anybody looking for a trophy, we've been fortunate enough that we've...
or if you lose one in tech.
Yeah. You know, I've gotten... Yeah, exactly. So one of my best sales guy is your tech guy. And yeah, so it was great. So whatever I got to do to build them, I'll build them.
Huh.
Mainly Awards.
Your one-stop shop for all your trophy needs.
There you go. We'll see you next time right here on Mainly Motorsports.
Being so strange, think I'm losing it.